Hi, I'm Katie Dean, a registered dietitian, and we're here at Brookshire's grocery store in West Monroe today to pick up the ingredients that we need for our simple and healthy turkey meatloaf. The items on our healthy substitution list today are ground turkey, egg whites, and salsa. We're here in the meat section at Brookshire's where we're going to find our ground turkey breast. Ground turkey is going to be much lower in fat and calories than ground beef. You want to choose lean ground turkey breast when you're choosing ground turkey because sometimes ground turkey can be made from a combination of white and dark meat, which results in a higher fat content. By using egg whites versus whole eggs in this recipe, you're cutting down on the fat, the saturated fat, and the cholesterol because egg whites are virtually all protein. Just one egg white has 16 calories but 4 grams of protein. When you think salsa, you think chips, but we're using it today to add lots of flavor to the turkey meatloaf. It's low in calories and fat and high in vitamins and minerals. So let's get to the fast food kitchen and watch Amanda as she prepares this recipe.
Hello and welcome to the Fast Food Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a healthy substitute for your regular meatloaf. We're going to be using ground turkey instead of ground beef. The recipe today calls for a pound of ground turkey, a half a cup of breadcrumbs, a half a cup of salsa, a quarter cup each of yellow and red bell pepper diced. We're going to need a half of a cup of diced onion, two garlic cloves minced, and we're going to have 2 egg whites, lemon pepper to taste, and I'm actually using low sodium Worcestershire sauce, and you'll need 2 tablespoons of that. And I'm telling you, this recipe cannot get any easier. Basically, what we're going to do is we're just going to take all of these ingredients, dump them in a large pan and mix them up really well, and then we're going to place it in a 9x5 already sprayed with a cooking oil pan. And then we're going to bake it in the oven for 350 degrees for about 25 minutes, and then the supper's done. So let's get started. Let's get this. This is a pound of the ground turkey. And I'll just use my kitchen scissors for that. And it just usually slides right out. Very easy. There you go. And like I said, just pour it in. It doesn't matter in what order. We're just going to be mixing all of it together. This is going to be something that you can already have done if you're coming in late, you know, from taking the children or picking them up from their extracurricular activities, or had a hard day at work and just really don't feel like spending a lot of time. It's so easy. You just mix it up really well. And I know that I can remember my mom doing this and putting her hands all in this, and I'm sure that there are you out there that want to do the same, and that's fine if you feel comfortable mixing it with your hands. I know that a lot of grandmothers, that's how they did this, but I'm going to prefer to use my spatula. All right, and after that's mixed up really well, you just take your 5x9 pan. Now, and I have friends that really don't use a bread pan either, really like this. They actually use like an 8x8, which is fine too. And you press it in, just pour that in. and you just press it together. And that is, that's as good as you get right there. And you place it in a preheated oven of 350 degrees. And bake it for 25 minutes and your meatloaf is done. And in fact, I already have one already cooked here that I'm gonna have some friends of mine come in that I'd like for them to try it. And like I said, it's a lot healthier than the ground beef with the ground turkey. All right. This is Katie, Taria, and Aaron. And I'm just going to give them just a little bit for them to try. All right. And tell me what y'all think about that.
Good.
Good?
Really good. Very moist.
Very moist. Okay, great. Well, thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time in the Fast Food Kitchen.